Good morning. I'm Dr. Vijayalakshmi, Professor, Department of AI&DS. So, in this session, we'll be discussing about the topic Internet of Things. The points we are going to discuss in this session is about the history of IoT, IoT definition, how IoT works, and what are the examples of Internet devices, and what are the benefits to the organization by using IoT. Why is IoT in recent days so important, and what are the applications of IoT, and what are the challenges faced by IoT, their advantages and disadvantages. So, first we'll see about the history of IoT. The term IoT was used by Kevin Ashton during his work at P&G, which became widely accepted later in the year of 1999. In 2004, the term was mentioned in famous publications like Guardian, Boston Globe, and Scientific American. In 2005, UN International Telecommunication Union published its first report on this topic. In 2008, the Internet of Things was born. In 2011, Gartner, the market research company, included the Internet of Things technology in their research. So, like this, many advancements has been made in IoT. So, what is IoT? So, as we all know, Internet means it is a connected of systems which communicate with each other for the purpose of data exchange. So, IoT means connecting things or objects to Internet. That is, we'll be connecting many objects like things like objects or animals or people to the Internet for the purpose of again data sharing. So let me say the definition. The Internet of Things is a system of interrelated communicating devices. Mechanical, the devices can be mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals or people that are provided with an unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. So no need of human to collect the data from the things and send it to the internet. So how IoT works? So what we are going to do is we are going to place input devices, that is a things called as sensors, in the required place in required count, and they are going to collect the information and they are going to connect it to the cloud. The data will be transferred through the connectivity through the cloud. So in the cloud, data will be processed and whatever data is needed, so that will be extracted from the data and that will be given to the users. So that is a user interface. So the first component is sensors used for collecting the data. Second is connectivity, sending data to the cloud. Third step is data processing, making data, useful data out of the information collected by the sensor. And the last step is delivering that information to the user in the required form. So in detail we will see about each and every component. So what is sensors or devices? So sensors are the devices which is going to be the main part of the IoT. It is going to play an important role in the IoT. So generally sensors means it's going to collect some live data from the environment where it is going to be placed. So all this data may have various levels of complexity depending upon the data which is going to be collected. So there are several types of sensors. Some of them are sensors which are going to monitor the temperature present in a place, or it is going to measure about the water content, that is humidity in a particular location. So like that, many types of sensors are there depending upon the requirement. So once a sensor collects the data, it should be sent to the cloud interface. So for that, in between we must have a communicating medium. So that medium can be either short range communication medium or long range. So it can be mobile or satellite networks, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, WAN, etc. So through this connectivity, data collected from the sensor are going to be sent to the cloud. So once the data is collected and gets to the cloud, the software which is present in the cloud is going to process the gathered data. So it will be doing some filtration, consolidation of the data, and then it will be checking the data collected. Suppose I have collected the temperature, it will be checking the temperature with the threshold value, and if it crosses the threshold value, that information is given to users through the user interface. So next is the last is the user interface. So the information needs to be available to the end user in some way which can be achieved by triggering alarms. So as per the need, the data is going to be either it is going to trigger alarm on the phones or sending them notification through email or text messages, or in some cases it will be sent to the actuator. So actuator is going to trigger some process in the object. Suppose the temperature is less, you are going to increase the temperature in a particular room or something like that. The user sometimes might need an interface which actively checks their IoT system. For example, the user have a camera installed in his home. He wants to access video recording and all the fields with the help of the web server. So like that, the user, as per the user needs, the IoT ecosystem will be functioning. So some of the examples of devices, IO devices are, it can be a light bulb which has to be switched or controlled by an IoT environment. The person is not going to be present in the location, he is present in somewhere, but he want to control the light bulb remotely. Or sometimes a child toy has to be operated, or sometimes in few cases a driverless car is going to be operated with the help of IoT. So what are the benefits to an organization by using an IoT ecosystem? So the main is they can monitor the entire overall business process. Suppose a business is, many branches are there in a particular business and it is located at several places which are very distant from the say main office or something. So all the businesses occurring in the remote places must be controlled from one place. So using IoT we can collect the informations from remote locations, and then from here we can send the control information. So this is going to save time and money. We need not travel to the spot and then give instruction. Instead, remotely from one place we can give the instruction. So this is going to enhance the employee productivity, and then we can integrate and adapt business models. Several models can be designed and make better business decisions, and ultimately we are going to generate more revenue. So why recent days IoT has become so important? So it has come important after in the 21st century. So now that we can connect everyday objects like kitchen appliances, car, remote starts, baby monitors, so like this, wherever possible we can use IoT systems, and seamless communication is possible between people, process and things. So everything can be controlled remotely without coming to the spot. So this is not going to affect their work or business schedule like that. And then by means of low cost computing, the cloud, big data, analytics and mobile technologies, physical things can share and collect data with minimal human intervention. So mostly humans are not involved. Automatically everything will be collected and it will be transferred to the cloud, and then final result will be only given to the user. So users need not worry about being in the spot. So there are several wide applications of IoT. Some of them are smart thermostats, cars connected with IoT, and then activity trackers. We are going to track our product. Suppose we have ordered some product in the Amazon and we have to track it, whether it is reaching the destination or not. So for that IoT is used. And then parking sensors to park a vehicle, whether place is available or not. For that we can use parking sensors. And then for health monitoring, mostly IoT uses are used. And then smart city it is also used. So even though IoT is becoming very popular, it is having many challenges. First is insufficient testing and updating. So the testing part is still has to be improved and updated. And then lot and lot of data are being collected and it is transmitted to the cloud where it is going to get processed. So while it is traveling, the security and privacy of the data is a very big question mark. It is a challenge. It has to be Data has to be secured. And then the softwares which are designed for this purpose also, it is very complex. And data volumes will be more huge. Huge data must be handled and interpreted. Required data must be consolidated and then from that information must be gathered. So that is also one of the challenge. And then sometimes IoT can be integrated with IoT and automation. So IoT algorithms must be designed, proper algorithms must be chosen. So that is also a very big challenge. And the important one is the sensors, they are operated with the help of power supply. So that power supply must be non-interrupted power supply must be required. So that is also a difficult task. And then interaction and short range communication. So data has to travel long distances instead of short range coverage. It has to travel a long distance and reach the cloud for processing. So that is also a very big challenge. So all these challenges must be sorted out. And the advantages of IoT are so ability to access information from anywhere at any time and on any device. So as I told, the user need not be in the spot. Then improved communication between connected electronic devices. So whatever device you can connect it with the cloud environment and you can do the process. Then transferring data packets over connected networks, saving time and money. Automating tasks, helping to improve the quality of business services and reduce the need of human intervention. So these are few advantages of IoT devices. Then the disadvantages are, as we have seen already, security is a main issue and then handling of huge volumes of data. So those two are main disadvantages of IoT. So these are the few references for preparing this presentation. So in this presentation we have seen what is an IoT, what are the applications of IoT, what are the components present in the IoT, and the process of IoT involved in the IoT, how the data is collected and how it is delivered to the users. So hope you have understand the concept thoroughly. Thank you.